police. What? Wow. Wow.
So I think that's the end of the conversation.
Yeah, I've made most of my points.
You've not got permission to do it. You have
Yeah,
to
but it's
leave.
common sense, sir.
You want that? I'll be there in a second.
So, Richard, I got to say, you don't look like much of a criminal to me.
No.
But some think you are, right?
Well, strictly speaking, what we do is criminal damage. But I'm glad to say that most guerrilla gardening is about transforming public places that are neglected or at least forgotten about anyway. And so common sense usually prevails and we don't get prosecuted. The disarming effect of having something beautiful at your hands normally means that the policeman lets you go.
The word guerrilla, as you've pointed out, is really overused, but in your case it applies, you think?
It is, because we are doing something that's more than just a bit surprising and a bit maverick. It is ultimately about taking someone else's land and deciding we can do something better with
Okay,
it.
so what we're doing tonight is a maintenance mission. We've got a few new plants and we've got a scattering of weeds amongst this shrubbery and herbaceous border.
What if the landowner disagrees? Do they dig it up? Do you have confrontation?
Yeah, it does sometimes happen, and guerrilla gardening in all parts of the world faces different issues. And in the States, I know of examples where, the city said, you know what, we don't want you doing that, we want it back.
What's a seed bomb?
Seed bombs, they come in all shapes and sizes, and they're for the guerrilla gardener who wants to more kind of hit and run, that you can just throw it into a place that you wouldn't want to linger around or you wouldn't be able to get to, and the seed bomb has all you should need for a plant to be able to flourish. A bit of mud, a bit of compost, and the seeds.
Like a seed grenade, basically.
Yeah, some of them are called seed grenades. You get some people, they manufacture and sell them these days online that look like grenades.
You loved gardening as a child, right?
Yeah, that's right. So I grew up in the country. I moved for the start of my career to London. It's a nice greenish kind of place, but to have a garden costs a lot of money, and I don't have one. I realized that I was itching to do something more than just a little bit of a window box or something, more than houseplants, and the opportunity was on my doorstep. Neglected public flower beds, and I decided I would be the one who started doing something about it.
So unbeknownst to you at the time, there is this worldwide sort of underground movement of illicit gardening.
Exactly, and it can take the form of creating sizable community gardens, but it can also be a direct form of protest. There is some guerrilla gardening that is just about the one act, the controversial filling in of a pothole with a beautiful flower, or digging up an immaculate lawn and putting a veg patch in.
What is the message?
For me, it's about saying this is a very precious resource, this land that's neglected, and that's my focus. This is precious and we should be doing something about it.
So if I'm inspired by this and I see a patch of land that's being neglected and I want to become a guerrilla gardener, what do I do?
Just go and do it. And if you're feeling a bit anxious about that, then go online, look at my website, guerrillagardening.org, see whether there's a local group near you, there's a community section, it's arranged geographically. There are hundreds of Facebook groups now representing guerrilla gardeners in communities across the world. And on May the 1st, it's International Sunflower Guerrilla Gardening Day. And this has been going on for 5 years now. So anyone in the Northern Hemisphere, I encourage you, get out there on May the 1st or before if you can't wait till then and plant sunflowers.
Richard, thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.